Hello and welcome to this video where we'll be discussing General Motors and their plans to take on Tesla in the electric vehicle EV market. With Mary Barra at the helm, General Motors has set their sights on becoming a major player in the EV industry within the next decade. Recently, General Motors has made their mark in the industry with the release of the Chevrolet Bolt, an affordable electric vehicle that aims to challenge Tesla. But the road to success in the EV market is not without its challenges, as General Motors faces some struggle of its own. In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at General Motors' recent struggles, their plans, their latest offerings, and their goal of overtaking Tesla by 2025. So, stay tuned as we dive into the exciting world of General Motors and the EV industry. As General Motors sets its sights on becoming a major player in the EV market, the company is facing some significant challenges. One of the biggest issues the company is currently facing is the need to replace millions of defective battery modules. This issue has caused significant concern among consumers and has raised questions about the reliability of General Motors EVs. In addition to the battery issues, there's also been a concern about the risk of car catching peer fires. General Motors is addressing this issue by adding extra protection measures, such as belt pretensioners to prevent unexpected fires. The company is also taking steps to ensure that the carpets in their EVs are not prone to catching fire. These challenges also have caught the attention of the National Highway Safety Administration, who have raised concerns about the safety of the Chevy Bolt EV. This has led to increased scrutiny of General Motors EV, which could have a negative impact on the company's reputation and financial performance. It's important to note that these challenges come at a time when General Motors can least afford them. The company has made significant investment in the EV market and is counting on EVs to be a major source of revenue in the future. Any significant setbacks in the development of General Motors EV could have a significant impact on the company's financial performance. So, while General Motors faces some significant challenges in the EV market, the company remains committed to overcoming these obstacles and establishing themselves as a major player in the industry. Stay tuned, as we'll be taking a closer look at General Motors' plans for the future in the next segment. Welcome back to our discussion on General Motors and their plans to take on Tesla in the EV industry. As we mentioned earlier, General Motors is determined to become an EV maker within the decade, and with the recent release of the Chevrolet Bolt, they are well on their way. But what exactly does the future hold for General Motors? First and foremost, the company plans to invest $50 billion in the EV industry by 2025. This significant investment will allow General Motors to not only stay competitive, but also be at the forefront of EV technology. With the declining sales of gasoline-powered vehicles and the increasing global interest in the EVs, it's clear that General Motors is making a wise investment. In addition to investing in the EV industry, General Motors is also planning to increase their global market share. The company is focusing on growing EV market and plans to make a significant impact in the coming years. With the increasing demand for electric vehicles, General Motors is well positioned to take advantage of this growing trend. So there you have it, General Motors' plan for the future. With their investment in the EV industry and their focus on increasing their global market share, it's clear that General Motors is determined to be a major player in the EV market. We'll be back with more General Motors' plan to overtake Tesla in our next segment. The electric vehicle market is heating up, and General Motors is making moves to ensure they're in the race to overtake Tesla by 2025. The company recently received a $2.8 billion low-cost loan from LG Emery Solution, a lithium battery manufacturing company. This loan will help General Motors increase their domestic battery production in Tennessee, Ohio, and Michigan. With the Joe Biden administration's plans to support the EV industry, General Motors is poised to take advantage of the federal incentives and government funding. There have been countless press releases and statements from President Biden himself showing the importance of EVs in the future. General Motors is taking their goal of overreaching Tesla seriously, and they're putting in their money where their mouth is. The company is investing heavily in the EV market, and they're making sure they have a strong portfolio of EVs to rival Tesla. With their new electric commercial vehicle unit, General Motors is making strides in becoming a leader in the industry. So, will General Motors be able to overtake Tesla by 2025? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, the company is making moves to ensure they are a major player in the EV market. General Motors plans to take on Tesla in the electric vehicle market. In this segment, we'll be talking about the latest offerings from General Motors. General Motors has big plans for the future, and they're starting to take shape. The company has recently announced the development of an electric commercial vehicle unit aimed at providing business with sustainable and efficient solution for transporting goods. This is a significant step for the company as it expands its electric portfolio and offers a wider range of options for consumers. But General Motors isn't just focusing on commercial vehicles. They are also entering the luxury EV market with their new Cadillac Lyriq. This high-end electric vehicle boasts a starting price of around $60,000 and offers a range of features that rival Tesla's offerings. From advanced safety features to cutting-edge technology, the Cadillac Lyriq is sure to turn heads and compete with the best in the market. So, General Motors is making all the right moves to become a major player in the electric vehicle market. With a focus on both commercial and luxury vehicles, the company is poised to rival Tesla and make a big impact on the industry. General Motors' latest offerings demonstrate the company's commitment to becoming a leader in the electric vehicle market. With a wide range of options and cutting-edge technology, General Motors is sure to be a strong competitor in the years to come. In recent years, the government has been playing a key role in supporting the growth of the electric vehicle industry. With President Biden himself announcing plans to support EVs, there has been a lot of excitement about the future of the industry. One of the ways the government is doing this is through federal incentives. For example, the recent $225 billion stimulus package includes a consumer tax credit for buying an electric vehicle. This has been a big boost for companies like General Motors, who are trying to increase the adoption of EVs. In addition to consumer tax credits, the government is also providing funding to companies like General Motors to support the development of electric commercial vehicles. This is a key part of General Motors' plans to increase their presence in the EV industry. These incentives and funding are helping companies like General Motors to overcome some of the challenges they face, and allowing them to focus on developing and producing more electric vehicles. With the support of the government, General Motors is well positioned to meet their goal of overtaking Tesla by 2025. As General Motors aims to become a leading player in the electric vehicle industry, they will face stiff competition from other major automobile companies. France-based automobile company Renault is already a major player in the EV market with a wide range of electric vehicles for consumers. Another competitor for General Motors is the Chinese-based automaker NIO, who has already made significant inroads to the industry with their high-performance EVs. Tesla, of course, remains the leading innovator in the EV industry with a strong brand, extensive charging network, and a dedicated following. However, General Motors has an advantage in its long history and established presence in the global market. With the recent development of electric vehicles and the growing demand for more sustainable transportation options, General Motors is well positioned to compete in the industry. To compete with these major players, General Motors will need to continue to innovate and offer high-quality, affordable electric vehicles to consumers. The company's plans to increase domestic battery production and invest in the development of electric commercial vehicles are steps in the right direction. It will be interesting to see how the competition in the EV industry evolves over the coming years, and whether General Motors will be able to successfully overtake Tesla and become the leading player in the industry. As the world moves towards a more sustainable future, the electric vehicle industry is expected to see significant growth. According to various reports, the global market for EVs is predicted to reach over $600 billion by 2026, with a compound annual growth rate of around 30%. As one of the largest automobile companies in the world, General Motors has a crucial role to play in the future of EVs. With their ambitious plans to invest $50 billion in the EV industry by 2025, and their goal to overtake Tesla by 2025, General Motors is positioning itself to be a major player in the industry. The development of EVs not only benefits the environment, but also has a significant impact on the global economy. The growth of the EV industry is expected to create new jobs and stimulate economic activity in the production, supply chain, and charging infrastructure sectors. As the demand for EVs continues to grow, General Motors is poised to meet the challenge head-on and make a significant contribution to the future of sustainable transportation. With their plans for futuristic EV designs, advanced technology, and government support, General Motors is well on its way to becoming a major player in the future of EVs. The electric vehicle industry is rapidly growing and changing, and General Motors is poised to play a big role in shaping its future. Despite facing challenges such as replacing millions of defective battery modules and concerns over car-catching peers, the company is determined to be a major player in the EV market. With the goal of overtaking Tesla by 2025 and a commitment to investing $50 billion in the industry, General Motors is not afraid to take risks and innovate. Under the leadership of CEO Mary Barra, the company has already released its affordable Chevrolet Bolt EV and plans to continue to introduce new and exciting electric vehicle offerings. With the support of the Joe Biden administration's plans to boost the EV industry and the increasing global demand for electric vehicles, the future looks bright for General Motors. The future of EVs is exciting and holds endless possibilities. General Motors is a company to watch in this rapidly changing industry, and with Mary Barra at the helm, the potential for success is endless. In this final segment, we will be wrapping up our discussion by taking a closer look at the company's efforts to overcome obstacles and become a dependable EV company like Tesla. First and foremost, it's important to mention that General Motors has shown a strong commitment to development of EVs. This is evident by the company's refusal to take deposits or receive ovations from representatives. This shows a level of transparency and a genuine focus on the development of their products. Additionally, General Motors also has plans to continue the development of futuristic EV designs. This is an important factor in the industry as consumers are increasingly looking for innovative and environmentally friendly vehicles. The company's focus on the development of new and exciting designs is a sign of their commitment to the future of EVs. So the question remains, will General Motors be the ultimate Tesla killer in 2023? Only time will tell. However, with Mary Barra at the helm and a strong focus on overcoming obstacles, General Motors is certainly a company to keep an eye on in the coming years. General Motors has taken a step in the right direction with their efforts in becoming a leading player in the EV industry. With their commitment to transparency and their focus on developing a new and exciting designs, the future looks very bright for General Motors. That's all for today, folks. Thank you for joining us for this discussion. We hope you found it informative and thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more informative content like this. Until next time, take care.